transportation is playing a vital role in today's setting worldwide. These serve as the venue for all product, services, and other necessities to be transported and to be brought to the customer, and help humans to be able to go in other places around the globe. Each transportation needs a certain energy source for it to operate and give the best service it might serve. But mostly, railway transportation provider is using such energy source that are non-renewable, that has a big chance of extinction and can cause negative effect to human and environment if not properly managed. This video will represent the 10 ways of conserving energy for railway transportation that can positively help the environment in regenerating resources that has been abused. 10 ways to conserve energy in transportation. One of the ways to conserve energy is to improve the railway lighting system. Lighting is not the biggest energy consumer on board trains. It only averaging 4% of the energy demand of comfort function. It is possible to improve features such as functionality, energy efficient, design, maintenance, and environmental impact by means of adopting new technologies in lighting system. With energy efficiency becoming increasingly important in the recent years, demand is growing for the adoption of LED lighting as a replacement for fluorescent interior lighting in passenger trains. LED technology is a solid-state lamp that uses light-imitating diodes as a source of light. It is more energy efficient than conventional light like incandescent light bulbs and fluorescent lighting tube. It has a higher cost, but also it lowered the maintenance costs. LED technology eliminate the flickering, there are no emission of ultraviolet rays, and finally, as the intensity of LED light is roughly proportional to the electric current, it is possible to establish circuit design and devices that keep the current low without loss of light intensity, getting as a result an approximately 40% to 60% reduction in power consumption compared to fluorescent lighting.
Next is biofuel as an alternative energy source for railway transportation. Biofuel is an energy source generated from renewable biomass. This is considered as cost-effective and environmentally friendly alternative energy source to petroleum and other fossil fuels. Ethanol and biodiesel are examples of liquid biofuels that comes from fermented starch or sugar and extracted from oily plants like soybean and oil palm. Railway transport can substitute this to petroleum since this is said to create lesser negative effect to environment. Through the use of biofuels, this can help the railway transportation to reduce gaseous and particulate emissions, minimum sulfur content, and biodegradable and low toxicity.
The next way to conserve energy in transportation is shutting off lights and air conditioning when trains are out of service and braking more slowly whenever possible. It expects that such measure will reduce energy consumption by 35%, lowering operating costs while heightening efficiency throughout the national network. Despite being one of the oldest modes of transportation still in use today, rail is moving towards reliance on sustainable energy sources at an impressive pace across the globe. Sustained transportation improvements can also lead to major shifts in technology, new production structures, and improvement in aggregate efficiency.
Next is weight management. Less weight means less energy use. Managing the weight of the passenger vehicle or train car body through the choice of the material plays a vital role in determining the energy consumption of the vehicle. The adoption of an aluminum alloy which is light yet strong has reduced car body weight significantly. For trains of the newer circle line, even more weight has been saved by using less glass, skeletal cable trays, and lighter seat designs.
Next is improved design and construction quality of trains. Replace old heavy trains that use massive energy with a new one, which was designed to consume less energy and has lesser weight, because the heavier the train, the more it uses energy. Modern train designs, like new cars, are safer and more practical. They are strong yet light, allowing them to accelerate quickly but also protect passengers better in case of a crash. They have a low center of gravity and sophisticated suspensions that allow faster running through curves and give a smoother ride.
Next is use rechargeable batteries with high voltage for trains or railways to conserve more energy. Electric has long been hailed as the future of rail transportation. Now, with rechargeable battery solution available to replace diesel engines or coexist in hybrid diesel or electrified locomotives, working together with diesel engines, batteries provide a pathway toward less polluting trains and operation in areas where diesels are prohibited. Batteries can be charged at dedicated charging station when the train is braking or operating on sections, because battery packs are long-lasting and versatile.
The next way to conserve energy in transportation is the use of hump profile in the alignment and design of RTS track or train track. The railway trains consist of many cars heading to different destinations. Hump is a special equipment that distributes cars with different destination to different tracks in a marshalling station. The train carts are uncoupled or disconnected right after the centers of gravity pass on the hump crest. From that point on, each train cart is a freely moving body whose energy of motion is due to the downward grade along the hump track. Essentially, each cart has different rollability, and thus, with the controlling the car velocity at certain points along the track, collisions are inevitable. The image shown is an example of hump profile. The use of hump profile reduces energy requirements for braking and accelerating by slowing the train as they enter the station on an upgrade and facilitating acceleration when departing on the downgrade. It can also provide the trains with sufficient quantity of kinetic energy so that the train can overcome the rolling and track resistance. It also gives the train sufficient high speed to create and maintain enough space between the consecutive cars so that it can lessen the damages caused by the impact of collision.
Next is use an effective train schedule to converge more energy.
Train scheduling plays an important role in improving the transport capacity. This will help to lessen the passengers' waiting time, passengers' travel time, train energy consumption, and train travel time. Let's say that train 1 arrived at station 1 and the train schedule says that after 2 minutes, train 1 will arrive in station 2 and train 2 will arrive by then in station 1. This is an effective way of training scheduling that will help the railways to conserve energy and deliver more comfort with their passengers.
Next is establish local and remote energy metering and monitoring system. The goal of this study is to develop a vibration-based electromagnetic energy harvesting prototype that provides power to rail side, monitoring equipment and sensors by collecting wheel-rail vibration energy when the train travels. This technology helps power rail side equipment in off-grid and remote areas. This introduces the principle, modeling, and experimental tests of the system, including an electromagnetic energy harvesting prototype.
One of the ways to save energy in railway transport is to use advanced real energy storage. It can absorb excess energy of an electric train that convert excess electricity to potential energy. It both conserve energy, which respectively represent the benefits of passenger and railway company. According to study, when train need the most electric power, the excess electricity can be used to power the engine and it don't emit carbon dioxide and other pollutants. It's all environmentally friendly.